So, this is like super duper not planned, as you can tell. I probably don't look um, prepared for the situation at all. And it's a little late, so I don't really expect a lot of people to be here. But I'll kind of wait a little bit and see. Because, like I said, I'm doing this totally off the top of my head. I have to at least try, right? Hi, Tamil. I thought it was Tamila. Maybe, you know what? If I get it wrong, if I slaughtered it, I am so sorry. Hi, Solar V. How are you? And please write how to spell it. What's up, Alan? How was Vegas? You still there? I know you were going, but I'm just wondering. Yeah, I completely was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. For what reason? Yeah. I don't know. I need to put, I guess, more of my thoughts out here and get some more watch time, you know. I guess. I don't know. Apparently, that's what they say. But anyway, you know, I find YouTube to be a really good sounding board. Okay, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna use it for. Oh, okay. I'm glad you had a good time. And if my cat is running around being crazy, I apologize, but it is what it is. But you know, I think people try to keep, you know, there's certain things in life everybody doesn't share, right? And I've stated before, like, you know, I want to be more like transparent and be able to, like, I don't know, talk to people and, you know, just like I said, be more like forthcoming and honest, because I feel like the more we share, the more we reach out, because you never know what somebody is going through. And a lot of people on here live in a facade as if, you know, they're making six figures, life is grand, blah blah blah. And I don't want to sell that story because it's not true whatsoever. What's up, Pete? I was actually on his panel earlier, and we were talking about well, he was talking about, you know, major corporations laying people off, and, you know, what's to come. Like, it's not going to get easier. Clearly, the economy is effed up. Um, you know, inflation. We all have the same freaking issues, you know. Hi, Luna. Yeah, absolutely. You're right, Solavia. Humans go through struggles. You're right. And what's up, Ultra Mega? Um, Life isn't easy. You know, it is. It's hard. And he was talking about, you know, the layoffs, what's to come, 2024. Other people have said it to me. You know, oh, thanks for coming through, Meg. I appreciate it. That, you know, hey babe, what's up? What's up, Mom? You know, it's possible that, you know, we could have lockdowns. You know, Pete was also saying about other states. I think he said, correct me if I'm wrong, Pete, but I believe you were talking about, you pulled up an article from I think it was Southern Texas closing down schools, Pennsylvania, and I believe it was Kansas, you know, and I was like, wow, I didn't think they were doing that already. But like I said, other people have said to me that, you know, it was, you know, highly possible that we would see some type of shutdown in 2024. So I don't know about everybody else, but truthfully, yeah, the the concept of having savings at this point in life is like it's impossible to me right now. It's I just there's bills. It's a lot, right? And it's scary. It gets a little scary. Like, man, this shit really might get a lot harder, you know? And I know there's a lot of channels that do like prepping and stuff like that, and that's great, you know. I don't knock nobody, you know. Josh, he's a gardener. He can pretty much be self-sufficient, you know. What's up, ex-bootlicker? I just say hi to Pookie. I'm not sure if I didn't. Hi. Like I said, it's a little concerning, right? Hopefully people can keep their jobs. I mean, prime example, I was going online, I was trying to help my son with an application, I believe, at Napa, right? Napa. And they had stipulations, like, you had to have the medication or you can't work there, you know? And I know there's people in the background that are working hard to keep, them people at bay, right? But I don't know, it gets a little scary, but and I know people have put out information like, oh, well, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Always do your homework. Never believe what anybody says to you. I don't want to hear the Washington Post says. I don't want to hear any of that. All these bullshit articles, you can go directly to the source, right? You can go directly to the whitehouse.gov and figure it out. Because I know that fear porn is a thing on here, and it's big. I don't want to do it. That's not my thing. I don't want to scare people. I want to give people hope that it can be better, right? That everything doesn't have to be shitty all the time. Hey, Carolyn, I hope you're feeling better. Tin, where have you been? Tin TV, you guys, go sub to Tin TV. She has a great show. I think they're out for a little while, but I always make sure to tune in. I might not be saying anything because I'm probably laying in bed, Tin, but I'm there for sure. But yeah, you guys sub up. They give some great information. She's always got a full panel, and it's a really good show. So yeah. Needless to say, man, I hope everybody can keep their head up and keep striving to do better. I don't want to see like dissension, right? I mean, we argue about the silliest things. I'd like to see people being more kind, because that's my spirit, right? I don't like to be rude, or I don't go out of my way to try to hurt people's feelings. But probably the only person I mess with like that is, you guys know, the old man, RBR. I mess with him because he talks so crazy. But truthfully, I don't even like, that's not even my character. I don't like to be, I just don't like to be mean. It's not in me, really, for what? And you guys have seen my videos. If you pay attention, I don't, there is no facade for me. I'm very, very transparent. I try to be. Don't mess with your crazy unk, huh? Sorry, you can't help it, Alan. I mean, he forces my hand, But, yeah, I just think we can try to do better, right? That's all we can do. And I have to be me. I can't, being deceptive, it's just not gonna work. So, as I say in my, on my channel, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's important. I don't try to push religion. I don't try to push any of that, I'd rather have you believe in something than nothing, right? And at the end of the day, it's all about character, you know, who you are as a person, you know. Um, I rack my brain a lot. What's up, Chef? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Um, you know, a lot of times I sit up and I think about, you know, how I can do better, how I can help, you know, what I'm doing wrong, you know, what this, what that. I'll drive myself crazy worrying about people. And, you know, Mo can tell you that. I'm always worried about, you know, my cousin, how she is. I want to do more for her, you know, just a lot, you know. Everybody has everybody has issues, you know, and man, I just want to be the best I can be. Reparations, reparations forever. Now you're trolling me, Alan. No. I mean, look, I'm not even gonna get, that doesn't trigger me, right? You know, everybody has their own opinions, and I don't have to like you. I don't have to like anyone. And I'm not talking about you, Alan. I'm just saying in general. I don't have to like people to be cordial. And I always try to give people a second chance. You know, because we make mistakes. We're not perfect. So, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I just hope that everyone can kind of work together, right, to help others do better. Because it is our job to also, maybe not necessarily quote unquote check somebody, but we should be able to point out when, you know, somebody's being inconsiderate, because we don't know everybody's struggle. You know, as they say, if you haven't walked a mile in somebody else's shoes, you really don't know what they're going through. So I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and try to understand different perspectives, even though I stand on my square with a forever Trumper. But, you know, I don't want that to dictate how I feel about other people. You know, it's the inevitable, you know. Yeah, absolutely. So to be loving each other, talk with compassion. Yeah, you never know. You don't. And you know, like I said, I don't have to agree with people to know how to get along and have a conversation. You know, maybe the door needs to be open more with different conversations from different perspectives. You know, people get mad at me because I kind of, not necessarily mad, but everybody doesn't understand when I try to look at things on a, I guess you could say in the political world, like bipartisan, right? Like if we're forever fighting, you know, we never see the end game, right? We can't, you know, what do we have to look forward to? You know, what are we giving our kids to be able to look forward to? You know, like that's important. And it's our job to be able to, we need to look out for not just our kids, but everybody's kids, because they're targets. They are absolutely targets. I can't even cover all the stories that I see every day that are sickening. You know, people that are beating their children till they can't breathe anymore. You know, just sick stuff, man. You know, people, you know, I won't even say it, but tonight somebody said, anybody that mess with animals, children, you know, innocent people, like, yeah, do I think in my mind that they're not worthy to breathe the same air as me and you? Yes. Because if you're so sick, but I wouldn't, you know, it's hard to draw the line in the sand, because everything has a gray area. When it comes to kids, I'm non-negotiable, you know, um, at all. That's I can't fathom that. You know what I mean? But I do believe in uh, redemption and forgiveness. That's just the one thing I can't get down. Good, good. You know what? We can fight. We can fight for that. For sure, Ellen. It's important. You know, even on YouTube, I have met, like I said, some of the best people, like, have gotten solid friends off this platform. A few I've been cool with for 10 years. 10 years, never had an issue. I've met some great people, but I've also met some miserable people that I try to stay away from. You know, I don't want anything to do with that. It's, of course, you can't keep everybody happy all the time. It's mathematically impossible. But, look, my goal is to see everybody do good. I can sit and argue politics with my family all day, and sometimes it gets a bit amusing. But, yeah, right, Pete. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know. I try to keep, I try to keep the peace, man. I try to, each day, I try to do better. Where's my Cash App? I don't even know how to put it in here, man. Honestly. I'm like new to this whole, this is like a new live setup. I don't know. I can tell it to you. It's about the best thing I can do. Well, you know what, Luna? Look, I tell people all the time when it comes to matters of the heart, per se, that your intuition, your gut feeling, that's the one that's going to lead you down the right path. What's up, Joshy? Hey, Callie. Waka, waka, waka. That's so funny. Every time I talk to her on the phone, that's her intro. Waka, waka, waka. I hope y'all are having a blast, man. We got on the thing earlier, the messenger thing, so I got to kick it with Callie and Josh momentarily. It was so cool. I wish I could be there. I need to fly out. Somebody needs to fly me to Oklahoma. Thank you. Or I need a ride, right? I know all these truck drivers, like anybody coming from Wisconsin going to Oklahoma, I need to get there. Like Tulsa, preferably. That would be great. I appreciate it. No, but that would be super cool, and I'm absolutely want to contemplate it. So, let freedom ring. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you, sir? Good to see you. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what's coming. None of us really know. But, just try to be more kind to people, for sure. Even when I'm in a bad mood, sometimes people have to pull me back because, excuse me, I get frustrated. It's a lot of people out here begging on the corners, they're everywhere. But I do have to remember and remind myself that, I don't know what's going on in their life. So I try to be, I try to help when I can, and if I can, I can't. But, even the kids, they have the kids out here now. And it was a lady out there tonight, she was selling, like, I don't know, these layup toys. It's like people are trying to find any way to hustle up money that they can, They have the kids out there selling water, Gatorade, chips, cookies, running it to the cars back and forth, Everybody is trying to do something, and I just want to hold it together. That's my hope, is that everybody would put forth a little bit to try to hold together what we have. Because if we don't have each other, we don't have anything. End of the day, F the politicians, we just need to be better people, you know. It, it's it's not about, and I'm horrible at this, like, always so damn worried about finances, you know what I mean? Always, like, just everything. When really, I'm not looking at what's right in front of me and the people you care about the most. That means everything, because you can't replace them. And time waits on nobody. Nobody. As they say, all things are possible, and they are. And I'm just working on me. I see multiple train wrecks on here, and it almost breaks my heart, because I don't want to see people in that bad position, because I try to put myself, like, how would I feel if, somebody came to YouTube to try to air me out or something, like, like that to me is just like, no, man, I don't want to do that. Prime example, many years ago I had a group on here, and we ended up basically not seeing eye to eye, okay? And the group broke up. It was probably about, I don't know, 10 of us. Did it go left a little bit? Yeah. But not like that. I didn't get on this platform to drag anybody, or to try to hurt them, or, we just parted ways, and everybody kind of did their own thing. Life moves on. You have, different things in life you got to focus on, right? And our opinions change as we get older. Like, our taste bud change, right? Our body changes. Everything changes, So, I don't know, but I know one thing. I got to 45 really freaking fast, man. Yeah, Tamil. Yeah, 3 to 5 year housing wait. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what, Alan? I wouldn't say I've been through hell, but it's been an interesting experience. Like I said, if I had to chalk it up to anything, I've met great people. I have, and I consider these people my family. Absolutely. And I always try to give credit where it's due, if I can. If somebody gives me information, or I watch a video and it gives me an idea to be able to come forward and, put my opinion, I always want to give people credit. Always. Like, hey, go check out so-and-so because I got it from them, right? I don't know, I guess it's like paying homage, right? It's like the right thing to do. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Solvavie. I wish I was amazing. No, I try. I really do. But, yeah, I don't know about this thing called life. Clearly, people don't come with a manual. So, all we can do is, do the best we can in general. And, you know what, Ellen? I'm glad that it hasn't all been bad for you. Seriously. Because that one time you were saying about, the stuff you had going on, I was like, wow, man. I don't want to go through that, for sure. Yeah, Jamal. That's, you know what? You're right. It'll seriously all be okay. Just keep your head up. Not every pitch will lead to a grand slam. It takes patience and work. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Patience. That's something I struggle with too. You know, I hope to, I was looking at my city council meeting. They kind of took August off, but September they'll be back and I'll be there. I will absolutely be there. Um, Chuck had a post that he tagged me on today about the mayor in Madison and how the, city was doing. And I was like, man, Madison is a great city. And I wouldn't give that mayor too much credit because you know who keeps that city good is the people that live there. You're not going to just be able to, break in somebody's car and beat people up. And people are calling the police. You're going to jail. So who keeps that city good? It's the residents, So I wouldn't give that mayor too much credit at all. The world is full of turmoil, hate, and negativity. Your life is not the world. Be the light on the other side of the screen. Be true to your family, put them first, and be thankful. And lead into God. Absolutely, Josh. Amen, amen, for sure. And you know what? Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. I hope all you guys, if you don't get anything from what I'm saying, all I'm trying to say is just be better. That's all. Try to take a breath before you want to bite somebody's head off, and, try to hear people out, even if you feel like they're talking crazy. Just take a minute and breathe, We don't have to be at each other's throat all the time because that's what they want. We're not part of their club, so, the world is about kicking ass. Yeah, well, I mean, that's a way to get through. I've said it all the time, like, would I want to be a millionaire? Absolutely. Who doesn't want to be a millionaire? But will I ever get there? Probably freaking not. You want to know why? Because I like to help people too much. That's always been my flaw my whole life. I've seen money, I've lost money, it's like I've had it, I've been broke, I've done everything. And the one thing that never changes is my spirit for wanting to reach out. And anybody that knows me, that's been around me long enough at some part in my life or throughout my life will tell you that that's absolutely 100% true. I always put people even before me, So, yeah. Hey, Lawrence, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. And I don't know if that's, sometimes I want to say that's a flaw, but I don't know, it's just how God made me. Would you say, Poopy? That's okay, Kelly. The Bible, you store treasure in heaven, not in this third clod. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Truth conductor sits in front of the White House and collects money. And he was robbed yesterday. Somebody stole his bucket. Truth conductor? I've never heard of him. Oh, thanks, Alan. No, yeah, for sure. You're a good dude, too. We had good conversations. See, that's what I don't get about people. I don't understand why, even if you don't agree, why you can't just be cordial. Like, we can agree to disagree if nothing else, I'm super grown. By 45, you've been through and seen a lot. So, I don't know. As they say, life is what you make it, but it definitely isn't to me getting easier. So it's a little, it's a little frustrating, right? It's a little discouraging to think like, damn, man, it definitely isn't getting easier. And figuring out other things to do, you know, trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to do the whole LLC. You know, maybe I need to do more like research and reaching out because, you know, you gotta have big money for some of that stuff, you know? So it definitely isn't just like, you know, a few clicks. They don't make it easy for you to do it the right way. I'll tell you that. You know, that's another reason I want Trump back, you know? It seemed like it would have been a little bit easier under his watch for sure. Because I don't have just 50K to throw around and be like, yep, let me buy in. Here's the overhead. I got it. What's up, John? And that's another, you know, John is somebody too. You know, like I said, you know, Josh, Carolyn, Callie, Alan, Mo will just let people talk. He doesn't have to agree at all. He'll just let you talk, you know. But some people, you know, we may get frustrated, right? Our voice may raise a little, but you know, who doesn't want to try to understand, right? I mean, why not? We ain't got nothing to lose, right? I mean, another opinion or a different opinion isn't gonna kill us. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Sean. Thanks for coming by. Well, you know what? I don't really know about that, Alan. A lot of people have said Trump's going to prison, but I don't know how that would work out. What is he going to do? Have his own prison with Secret Service? I don't know. I'm still voting for him, even if I got to write him in. I'm still voting Trump. That's a fact. So, I mean, everybody, look, people fought for that right, Alan. People fought to have voting rights. And that, hey, God's will, right? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yeah, ex-bootlicker, I want the truth too, right? And I think a lot of us are seeking that out, you know? And not one person can possibly know everything, right? Or have the truth. All the truth isn't going to be able to be Googled up, you know? It was funny. My son said to me today, he said, Mom, I could have swear Bob Barker passed away a long time ago. And I'm like, wait a minute. Did he? Like, I started to think like some crazy, like, what is it? The Mandela effect? Is that what they call it? I'm like, wait a minute. Am I tripping here? Like, did Bob Barker pass away already? Like a while ago? And then people always remind me of the, hey Cecilia. Yep. People always remind me of, the what are they called? The Bearstein Bears. You guys remember that? Yeah. So I always think about that whole Mandela effect. Like, wait a minute. I don't know, man. Okay, so I am right. Okay, thanks, John. See, he's the guy that knows the answers. He knows a lot of truth, expert. If ever needs somebody on your team to debate, that's John. He's a good one. As long as Trump is pro-union, American worker, we ain't got no problem. Hey, Trump gave Dr. Fauci an award before he left office and would not fire him. Do you think that is true? You know what? I haven't looked that up. I don't know about that. I don't know why he would give him an award, but I'm pretty sure somebody in here would know the answer to that. See, Sean says no. I think that Vivek guy is a DOD psyop to see, judge how well the people will support the truth coming to light. You know what? I think you are absolutely right with that whole calling him. What did you? Oh, let me see. I can't touch. Thanks, Carolyn, but I can't touch the I don't know how to. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. Sorry, guys, I'm learning. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Well, I guess some people say, unions can be good or bad, right? Um, I know when you work when you work under a union, they can't just put you out. That's one thing. That ain't the real RBR. That can't be the real RBR. He doesn't say that's a lie. That's not how he writes. So I'm gonna block that account because I don't like people to come in and be somebody else. It's not him. And when I think about it, the real RBR has a wrench. So yeah, I'm the fuck about it. I try to give everybody a wrench because I want, free speech. I want people to be able to say what they want without getting blocked. Hey J Star, how have you been? I hope all is well with you. I haven't talked to you in a while. Man, we need to all get back in Discord and, talk sometime. That'd be nice. Yeah, RBR has a wrench. That's not him, Alan. Oh, that's okay. No worries, J Star. I appreciate you coming through. I'm glad to see you're doing good. Not paying someone. See, like I said, Sean, some people just ain't with the whole union thing, it's not their deal. So, that's cool. Everybody's up to has their own opinion, right? Yeah, again, repeating myself. Pookie, that statement, that's why I wanted, what I hate, we didn't get to go over that, yeah, Alan, Mo would say the same thing. Mo would say that he's appreciative of his union. Absolutely. Queen Mayada's around, Lawrence. I saw her, I don't know when was it yesterday? Yeah, she's still around. I seen her over at, RDR. She's still around. I haven't seen her anywhere else, but yeah, she's still around. But no, that Larry Elder interview on the Breakfast Club, that was one of the best pieces. I don't know if you got to finish watching it, Alan, but he totally shook Charlemagne up when he told him, like, wait a minute, because he tried to say, when did you get your, quote unquote wake up call? And then Larry Elder told Charlemagne, like, what do you mean? When Biden sat up here in your face and told you you ain't black if you don't vote for me, that should have been your cue, and that's the infamous line that everybody uses when they get caught up. It's and I've done it before, right? Like, I ain't Republican or Democrat. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here. We all know what you are. We all know where Charlemagne stands, But so be it. That would have been silly. Yeah, he did. He bodied the Breakfast Club, I just wish that when she was asking him, like, who was in control, just say it, man. Everybody knows what it is. It isn't no big secret, I don't know. So, I don't know. You know what, Sean, speaking of the mob, I put up a little short. It really didn't get much traction, but it was Sammy the Bull, and actually feeling insulted by, them comparing the mob to politics. Like, no, we don't treat people like that. At least in the mob, right? There was some type of, like, order. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was rules. People, if you did something you really effed up, they're gonna take care of you. It's like that, you didn't go around you know, children. You know, there's just, there was, back in the day, even when it came to gangs, there was rules they had to follow. Hi, Neil. Alright, that's a troll account. I don't know. I can't tell. Sorry, I can't see well. I think they're panicking because they're figuring out that God is in control. Yeah, I absolutely feel like they are scrambling for sure. I just don't want to see casualties, right, that aren't necessary. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Sean. You're referring to union as mob, like, oh, like entities. Okay. Well, Michael Franzese, is that how you say it? Franzese spoke on Trump, Giuliani, and Rico. He lived as a mobster. Yeah, for sure. You know what? I'll have to look him up. I know the name. I've heard it before, but you know, people have always idolized people like Capone, Gotti. You know, that's no secret. Yeah, Mitch McConnell needs to sit down for sure. I don't know what the hell that's all about, man. Hashtag term limits. Limit should be a thing. And sometimes I think a lot of these politicians get too old, right? And they're out of touch with modern society. Like they're in the boomer era where, you know, see, but I don't feel that way about Trump, though. I feel like Trump, you know, is in touch with what's going on. You know, how old is he? 74, 76, something like that. You know, he's got a lot of swag. I know people don't like, you know, his delivery, but I'd rather hear it that way. That's my preference, okay? I mean, look at Biden. He goes and talks and says that he had a house fire once, like trying to compare to what happened in Hawaii, like, 'cause he lost his fucking, sorry, I don't want to say that F word. I'm trying hard. Bear with me, guys. I'm really trying to get the F word out of my vocabulary. Okay, so I apologize, because it's not a good look, man. I don't like it. But I mean, how are you gonna compare a house fire to what happened in Hawaii? And what, his Corvette got burned up and he almost lost the cat? Like, if you don't get the hell out of here, man, somebody needs to retire him and sit him down. He needs to be in a home somewhere, or somebody taking care of him. Age ain't nothing but a number, but Trump's an actor. We could be better. Well, you know what? Our options, okay, are not so hot. And I definitely, look, I know it's a lot of people that support DeSantis, but I'm sorry, I cannot. It's something about him, first of all. I can't pinpoint it. I know he seems great in Florida and people love him. That's fine. I wish and hope he stays his ass in Florida. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating on him necessarily. I just want him to stay in Florida. Stay right there. It's a little too radical for me. And when you sit up there and talk about you want people, the retirement age to be 70 and mess with social security money, yeah, you lose me. You totally lose me. By 70, people are dead. I mean, come on, how many years do you get after that? You know, that's just ridiculous. Biden used the same excuse when talking to the hurricane survivors yesterday. I believe it, John. It's over for him. I don't know what they're gonna do. Term limits aren't running for office before 60 for an 8 year. Yeah, Trump is unfiltered. That's what I like about him, you know? I mean, like I said, I'd rather hear it raw and uncut, you know? Don't try to sugarcoat it. And yeah, you know what? I think more people tuned in to the Tucker interview with Trump and they did the debate. It's like he won. He didn't even have to be there. It's crazy. DeSantis is a candidate that allows the heightened radicalization narrative. Yeah, I just don't like him, but hey. And Tucker, I made a community post about it. Tucker made a great, point in that interview about, potentially what could happen. If you look at go on my community wall, you'll see it. And that's scary, man. You never know. And, ooh-wee, that's rough. I don't even like thinking about that. Biden has been in politics for over 50 years. Yeah, absolutely, John. Absolutely. And Callie, that's what I say too, like, enjoy the show, right? That's all you can do at this point, Man, Tucker should have brought up work. Well, yeah, I don't know. He's not. Tucker is a bullshitter, him and Hunter were buddies. Yeah, they all run in the same circle, right? Like I said, we're not part of that club. So, I mean, that's clearly, not going to be our friend group. And, truthfully, why would you even want to be friends with them people? I mean, I'd be very picky who I was, friends with amongst that group. And I couldn't sell my people out. So even if I do somehow get into, some position, whatever it may be, alderman, whatever, I never want to sell my community out for some money or sell the American people out to line my pockets. No, thank you. The earth is flat, no gravity, and politicians create a big... Oh my God, the earth is not flat, damn it. I'm not going down the freaking earth is flat lane at all. Run for president. You know what? Truthfully, I don't think, is America ready for a woman to be a president? I don't know about that. I need to do some more political classes if I even consider an office position. So I need to take like civics. I need to start over from the beginning. I don't remember a lot of that. I can't sit here and tell you what every branch of government does, and you need to know that. Well, I would hope you know that. I'm sure there's some that don't, but I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to necessarily say something bad about somebody, but yeah. I still, I hold the line. I'm rocking out with Trump until the end, A lot of us are, like I said, just appreciative for him being real. And if I'm honest, I do believe in my gut, not my heart, in my gut, I do believe that he is the closest thing to having the best interest of the American people. And that's all I can say. I do believe that. I don't know anybody. He's essentially, in my mind, putting his life and his family's life on the line for us. And I could be wrong, but that's what my intuition tells me. He's the closest thing to what's going to be the best bet for us. But, hey, the best thing to do is to turn on... Yeah, I don't watch the news. It's very few and in between. I'll come across an article, but I don't turn... Look, I have a TV. We have a big TV in the house. Big dumb TV, right? That never gets turned on. I think I watched Maverick on it. That's it. I think we watched the movie Maverick. That's it. It sits there. It's really for show, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see what you said. Even if they convict Trump in kangaroo court, I'm voting for him, even if I have to write him in. They're trying to take him off the ballots all across the country. Yeah, absolutely. I said it too. I'm writing him in. So, I mean, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine? Look, Biden and Harris are like, what do I say? Biden and Harris are like Waldo and Hoffa. Like, where the fuck are they? You know, you barely see them. It's just, it's ridiculous. Where are they? Biden sent his rep to settle our union dispute with Chinese companies. Biden is my president for that. Hope he doesn't run again, though. Well, see, then you have a reason why. See, people have to, and that's the thing. I don't knock you for that, though. Hey, Cinema Storms, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. I don't, look, you have to vote for what is in your best interest. You know, do I agree? No, but so what? Like I said, that you have to vote for what works for you, your family, and your pockets. It is what it is. So, I don't believe in pens and pencils. They are creation. Oh my God, Josh. Now you just, yeah, now you're tripping. Reptilian overlords. Oh my God, man. Look, I'm waiting for like the aliens to like shoot out of the sky and come down, and I don't know. My son said if they show up, he's going with them. So I don't know. I'm like, dang, you're going with them? He's like, yeah. Aliens come down here, I'm going with them. Okay, I guess that sounds like not a half bad idea. I guess if I seen a bunch of aliens shooting out of the sky and they gave me the option to ride out of here, I don't know what I'd do. Oh my gosh. They're in Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. Yeah, I guess I have to go there and wait for them. Hey, Williams. I didn't say hi. But that's how quick I'm forgetful. Yeah. You hope the aliens are black people? Oh my God. I don't know. I'm always told they're grays. I don't know. I always hear stuff about grays. Man, and you know the worst part about some of these YouTubers is they will actually give you dates, bro. They will give you dates. Like August 19th, stay home, be careful. They will literally put dates out here and tell you like the world is gonna fall apart. You know, whatever's gonna happen. You know, it's like, man, you're so bold to sit up here and put out a date, literally dates, telling people dates of things that are gonna happen. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of what is it, Archaics. Initially, I think Covert might have told me about it. But Archaics is a very interesting channel. If I could, I would post it in here. But, yeah, if you get a chance, go check it out. It's, like, some really cool, like, theories, man. It's cool. Yeah, at least I was talking about that earlier. Fear-mongering is a seller. People do it. I don't like that they do it, but at least I've noticed that one of the big fear mongers has a disclaimer before he sits and talks now. He tells people, you know, to verify their information and blah, blah, blah. But they're still going to tell you to buy their, get $200 off your food supply, or buy the generator that's like $2,000 so they can get a portion, and you know, Faraday carrot, whatever that shit is called, man. Hey, like I said, I don't hate on people that do that. If you can afford to do it, absolutely go for it. If I had more money, I would probably buy all that stuff too, you know? But I can't afford to do it, so I mean, it is what it is. If they tell a big enough lie and tell it frequently enough, it will be believed. Hey, repetition, Pookie. It works. Yeah. Fear is as powerful as love, lust, and greed. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it gets a lot of people out of their character, you know. But if you look throughout, if you just go look up like news stories, okay? And yeah, and I wouldn't advise anybody to watch the news on a regular basis, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, I mean, even just in Milwaukee alone, I'm telling you, I could give stories multiple stories a day, so much that it would be irritating. I mean, a 15-year-old boy just got killed in a hallway. We've had multiple prostitutes offed. Drive-bys. Everything under the sun, man. It's like rogue here. Oh my god. You're gonna start selling pet apocalypse. Hey, that's a good idea. I thought about doing something along the lines of like a dog binky. I know people do it already, but I feel like I could make such a cooler one because, my son's dog could really benefit from a binky. But, hey, anyway. Yeah, we need more sheepdogs among the sheep. Well, that's true. Sex sells, fear sells. Well, hey, I think prostitution is the the longest. What do they say about prostitution? I don't know. Something. The longest career or whatever. Yeah, information overload. Yeah, for sure. It does get overwhelming. Definitely. But I don't know. I'm going to get up out of here and try to eat something. I'm so thankful for everybody that came through. Yeah, the oldest profession. Thank you. My brain draws a blank. I apologize, but thank you for everybody saying it now. Thanks for everybody coming by, and Alan, if you watch the rest of that elder interview, we can talk about it sometime if you want. That'd be cool. Either you can host the panel, I can, whatever. I know you're good with everybody being on there, so yeah, that'd be awesome. So anyway, you guys take care. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna try to come back over the weekend and do a show. So I can't tell you the day or the time, but Saturday or Sunday. Yep. All right. Awesome. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, you can do it. Just let me know. Okay. Peace out, you guys. Have a good night. I love y'all. Many blessings.